Live now. Should be. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Thank you for joining the next session of monthly AMA for Reality Metaverse. This is Maciej. Next to me is Stanisław. And on my right, who you cannot see, is Mihajder. Come here. Let's say hello. Yes.
Hi, people.
So, two guys from the Reality Metaverse. Behind me, Reality Games Mission Control Room. And we're ready to start. So today I would like to talk about a few things of what were happening in the past couple weeks, but actually I'm not going to spend much time on it because you have been seeing that we have been following all the procedures, emergency protocol in case of the situation that happened to us, and we managed to bring everything we promised on time, on every single day. Few things that we couldn't control and we still cannot control are exchanges and the listing time, but I have some updates for you that you will probably like. And I will, in this AMA, talk more about upcoming future plans. Where are we going with the plan? So let's go ahead. The presentation should be right here. Okay, so this is me. I'm Maciej. I'm the head of the project of the Reality Metaverse. Also, I take a part of the business. So anything that's going from marketing to business development, it's coming through me. If any of you have some marketing proposal or anything, I will be also taking them. Also talk to the main person who talk to the investors and to the community, since you are a part of our business model. So that's me. And very quickly, current situation. So initially, we had a transition from RLTM to RNV. If you remember, our private key for the RLTM was hacked, and we ended up of hacker minting double tokens on Polygon. Now, we do not have allowed minting of additional tokens on Ethereum chain, but because we are bridging from Ethereum chain to the Polygon chain, our tokens, we need to allow to additional minting on Polygon. Because we have 1 billion tokens on Ethereum, 0 tokens on Polygon. So if we want to bridge from Ethereum to Polygon, we need to increase the amount of tokens on Polygon. And that was kind of a loophole that happened, and we made a mistake. We didn't secure that key with multi-signature, and a hacker was able to get to the signature, break the key, and was able to basically mint additional tokens on the Polygon. So if you were on the Ethereum chain, or if you were in the exchange that only accept Ethereum as a deposit withdrawal, this didn't affect you at the initial stage. At the second stage, it did affect because the hacker was able to move the tokens to KuCoin, from KuCoin to like Maxi to Gate and other exchanges. So that situation is already solved, and from the past week or so, we are doing the airdrops and Ethereum. Polygon blockchain is fully 100% airdropped to the users before the attack, and on the exchanges, we are doing one by one manual token swap. So some of you who wanted to do it already did. Some of you who didn't want it, some exchanges will do automatic swap. Some of the exchanges will decide soon. And then if they don't decide, we take this into our hands. We drop it for you. So this is the transition from MTM, and I will go ahead and tell you about listing. So on KuCoin, this is our top main exchange, and we actually, everything is fine with KuCoin. We will be relisted. Actually, the audit came negative from their side because they got confused about our minting process. But it was exactly the same as RLTM, so we explained to them. So they took back to the technical team. I expect today, tomorrow, they will reply to us that, okay, everything is fine, and then give us a listing schedule. I expect within 2 weeks or so to have a resolution. Maxi, we already sent them token. You should have automatic airdrop soon. Gate is the similar case. And we're talking with the Bybit, CoinX to do the switch. With Bybit, you can take out the tokens, contact us, and we do swap manually, so you don't have to wait for the exchange to do that. With the CoinX, we plan to do the same. However, with the CoinX, because they didn't close the trading as well as Bybit on time, we will have a much more serious consideration for that. That means that if you're buying currently today tokens on this exchange, RLTM token will not swap to you. That's it. We say we're going to be fair, and if you, for example, buy for 0002 and try to come to us and swap for Iron, you will not get swapped. If you swap it during the 1-2 days after the announcement, when we still give some like a gray area of like, okay, you might not see the announcement, you bought in the good faith, you saw the token price going down, we will swap it for you. So just be careful, you know, try not to take advantage of, because some of the exchanges don't perform well, right? So expect the listing in December. If you want to buy more tokens, it's on the DEX. So this will be next slide. We open on the Uniswap. However, we don't really care on the price on the DEX at this moment. We open claiming royalties on Monday, I believe, and the price of the DEX went down very quickly from 1.55 to 1 cent. We don't really care because we expect that, you know, we're not adding there any more tokens, we're not adding there any more dollars. So if the token dropped to 0.005, somebody will buy it. Somebody will increase the price back to 0.015. If somebody sells more, somebody else will buy. So let the community decide it. This will be, the listing price on DEX will not be the main reason what the listing price will be on the DEX, on the exchanges. And we're not going to know what's going to happen after we're listing on the exchange. The price might go up or down, but we have a long-term strategy to make this project ready for the bull run. And this is what I will talk about in a bit during the future. Now, managing manual swap requests. So this is more about from what our community do. So I just want you to see that all your tickets are being resolved. It looks something like this, right? It's all manual. We have to write down your request. You have to write down all your information. Some of you might have very large amount of tokens, so we need to have further verification. Some verification takes 5-10 minutes. Some verification might take 1-2 days. But majority are already handled. Some of them we will take discussion here. We want to ensure that, you know, we don't give tokens to the places that are, you know, under like a bad faith of purchase, because then it will cause problems down the line for our community. We don't want, for example, give away 18 million tokens to one of the exchanges because we know all of those tokens were hacked. And, you know, if we did that, then again, we will have issues for the next 6 months to 1 year with the selling pressure of that. So we actually want to get rid of this problem. So there are blockchain NFT related requests. So I want to mention again, this is the tickets. On average, tickets takes about 3 days. I know a lot of you already complaining that, oh, on weekends we are not working, or we are working only 8 to 10 hours a day during the European time. When we solve the issue with the swap, we'll bring more community to be 24/7. That's one of the main thing we're going to work with. So just bear with us. However, most of the tickets are solved within the 3 days. One key here, during the attack, some of the people sold entire NFTs collections they had on the marketplaces. And there were some for ridiculous prices, like 500,000 tokens for NFT. So we know that those NFTs were sold for like to the hack. So we are not exchanging tokens because that was after the hack, but we will give you back the NFTs. And if you have a lot of NFTs, it causes you a lot of problems. We'll have a special consideration for your users to make sure we've come up with a solution. However, we will not, for selling NFTs, we will not exchange tokens. We'll give back the NFTs that you previously owned. So like we're moving back to the situation one block before the attack. So this is like a platform update. So we are actually back in business. I think today is the last day you can take advantage of the promotion. So on the loot box, if you buy 5, you get a couple free. If you buy like 20, you get 15 loot boxes for free. You get all this stuff for free. If you buy daily deals, you get the top daily deals also for free. So make sure you check the previous announcement. Today is the last day. We are not going to have a promotion like this again in the near future. Moreover, we will reduce sales of NFTs in the near future. We will have, we're starting to focus on marketing. We're going to start focusing on the reality Metaverse token, RMV. And we'll be focusing on increasing the value of the token, not the NFTs. NFTs are going to be stable supply from now on, so it will be much harder for you to get them. Of course, you will be having the top deals and then loot boxes and daily deals, but it will be much harder for you to get like the top of the top NFTs, except for the tier 0 that are coming next week. So the continents and oceans will be probably Monday, Tuesday will be live. We're still testing. There are still some situations that we need to focus on. However, I believe that will be ready. So what's going to expect from tomorrow? From tomorrow, the team will open the sheets, and then you will provide all the information on your how many loot boxes you bought. We're going to check manually, and then in the next week or so, we're going to be sending you rewards from those promotions. That doesn't mean we will not have promotions. We're always going to have promotions, but those promotions will be less. And I think early next week, we have a new loot box that will take place on our website. So if you didn't get this NFTs, this is probably the last chance. And we make sure that some NFTs are really good. So technical issue. So we have, I know some of you have oh, I have one Eiffel Tower and it made me 5 tokens, and my friend have one Eiffel Tower make us 25 tokens. Why is that? And it's a technical bug. Technical bug. When we are migrating to another blockchain, there is everything in the contract need to be rewritten. There are bugs that we are aware of and fixing. However, this will be all balanced. You won't see the balance in your stuff. You will see in the total. Amount will change over time. However, you're not missing any tokens, so don't worry about that, because we do have a backend system that calculates that. Some connections between our backend and the website mismatch that. That was part of the development process where we wanted to show you exactly where the royalties coming from. For example, this many royalties today you got from this NFT, this many royalties you get from this game, this many royalties you get from the trading fees, and so on and so forth. We didn't have time. Like I say, hack, delay like a month or so of our work, and probably going to delay one more month of our work for the website to get everything back in functional. It didn't delay stuff like game production. So this is good, because those are totally different teams. So we're still fixing the bugs. If you see something, let us know. We will fix you and reward you for the bug hunting. Community. So I want to congratulate Lord It's Me for the first person to have an artifact badge. It's much faster than we anticipated, because it's super hard to actually get it. If I remember correctly, you can tell me if I'm wrong, 25,000 common badges are required to get the 12,500 badges are required to get artifact badge. So this is insane. Now, Loris Me will soon have an opportunity to choose one of the cities, and he will get entire NFT, 100% of the NFT for himself. We also opened a special Telegram chat between me and him, so he will be more like an advisory role in the sense that he will, whenever he has something to say, he will have special access to me. We'll jump on the Zoom call. So, if you guys have some ideas and I don't see you, you can chat with him. He probably will be able to also share with me what the community is saying. So once again, thank you very much for the support. It's really amazing. We prepared tons of rewards for the artifact owner. I think if I calculate the last time, it's like $30,000 in the first year worth of rewards, and then they are accumulating over the next years. So this is a really, really amazing achievement. And we will have, for some of our legendary users and artifact users, we have a Christmas party here in Krakow in December. You guys are welcome to join it. Reality Metaverse VIP party. So November giveaways, beta pass, we are already starting to sending out. As you can see, some of the users will get, previous users will get the tier 0 NFTs. Europe, Africa, Pacific Ocean, so on, because they are now they are minted, but they are now ready on the website because we have to manually draw them. With the contents wasn't the problem. The problem was with the oceans. Our analytical team said it will be done by Monday, should be live. So we'll take a look, see if we can get them live. But the airdrops this is happening. And then soon November and then soon December airdrops will be happening to our badge owners. So take participation with the badges. The easiest way for you is join the AMAs, listen to it, invite your friends. We will have more and more ideas to get more ways for you to earn the battle pass. Magic Square campaign, just quick update, almost sold out. So
it's already sold out.
So it's already sold out. There was delay. It was supposed to be about 4 weeks ago. Unfortunately, it was the hack. Sold out. Was pretty amazing. Now, look, I know it cost us quite a lot because in this campaign we're giving 300 loot boxes away for $10. Each of the loot boxes is actually worth 26 expected value. So we're talking about here, actually $7,200 given away for free. Well, from this event, if from 300 users, we have at least 2 to 3 users that are going to become loyal users and start buying loot boxes, that's already a great achievement. So when we think about this way, think about how much the users can be worth for our community. It's actually that much. So this is a really great performance. We will be doing much more with this kind of partnerships where you have opportunity to get more free NFTs or more ability to tokens, or basically get the opportunity to actually work with on the project. Even if you are unable to earn and spend money in the project, you'll be able to become part of our community. You're able to get tokens and NFT just by promoting this with us. So that's the community marketing approach, growth hacking. So if you have friends, invite them to Reality Metaverse. We have a referral program. Some of our users are already earning quite a lot, like 6-digit numbers of royalties.
Yeah, that's true. I even can say some metrics that we have one user who earned 500,000 real TM Reimbu in the summary, and a couple of other under 100,000 Reimbu. So it's quite a lot. Referral program is still working, and I do calculations every week. So you're welcome. Everyone has a link on our website, and you can use to share it with your friends. Maciej,
yep,
you can back.
Sure. So Lender Go onboarding. So this is what means onboarding. The Lender Go is a game. It's a mobile game. It's not blockchain game. And before the hack, we did a test. We sent to 2,500 users special event in the game. Amazing, 7% of the users converted to get a wallet. That's insane. That's really, really insane. If we are talking about 1,000 users, that's 70 users are going to the blockchain just from the game. Here we're talking almost 200 users from 2,500. That's insane, because if you're thinking about like how much Binance spending for one user acquisition, it's roughly around 150 to 200 US dollars per user to acquire them through advertisement. Landlord Go has around 6-7 million users, so this is an opportunity for us to grow. We tested, it works, but we still need to do A/B testing to improve it even further. 7%, it's pretty amazing. I was thinking if I have 0.1%, so from 2,500, if I have 2-3 users, it will be a success, not 200. So it's like 70 times better than I expected. This is basically, we are on something big. And we have lots of more games to cover, so this is actually something good to see. So this was overall what we are doing. So what we are going to do now is talk about future plans. So I have a couple slides. Let me check the time, because I want to spend some more time on them to discuss it. First, the next 3 games. So Weather Challenge, we announced it right before the hack. There was supposed to be staking during that week, and hack happened. But that's still ongoing. In December, you can expect Weather Challenge staking to take place on our website. And then after that, Donald Trump Tycoon. Because that guy, if he get nominated as a Republican Party, it's going. Imagine how many meme coins are coming up in the industry, and they are worth tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars. So that's one way of creating RMV to also have some touch of the meme marketing, and that will have an opportunity for us to grow while having real game that is fun. Because that game was released back in when he was the president, and was quite successful. It made around 3-4 million US dollars a day. And then Food Truck Tycoon will be the third game that we will be introducing within 2024. And that game is fully, again, RLV compatible. So I spoke about those games before. Let me now repeat. But those are 3 games that we are releasing in the near future that we will have a stake in. We have a Crypto Poly also, we have a Speculate, and we have a AAA game that is not announced yet. But this game, we're expecting at least 100 million downloads on mobile games. So I can't mention this too much. Few of the community members know which game I'm talking about, and trust me, they're very excited about it. Here, this is the slide that I would like to talk about a bit more, because this is the future. And we want to take away the investors as VCs and big firms, as exchanges, and make it into community funded project. So we're not looking for the fast growth. We don't really trying to be rich overnight. We don't trying to do a pump and dump. We're trying to do something that is community are part of investors. So what we're planning to do is, have a community race, which you can see at the top. Basically, each month we will be raising a small amount of the tokens for the community to raise, and that raise will be fully used for operational and marketing. Marketing to acquire new users. That's it. And for the operation to basically to cover the expenses of the team, so the team it's not forced to sell tokens. We want the community to be part of that, and they get better value than it's currently on the market. So you are early in the stage. Secondly, we want to do a stable raise. So stable raise will be, regardless of token price, there will be one stable raise that will give reserves, additional reserve for marketing. We learned few things that we released token too fast. We released it around 8 to 9 months too early, but we can feel that market is getting warmer and the bull run is approaching fast. I think within 1 to 1.5 years, the bull run will be here, and we need to take a full rewards of the bull run for everybody in the community. So stable rates will help us to get this amount, to get the top influencers, top media, top projects to actually working with us. Lastly is NFT rates. So we do have those loot boxes and LEDs and top deals, but the NFT race will be, every quarter will be one race for the community to have a chance to get top of the top NFTs. That will help us, to raise again funds for RMV and not for for USDT and not for RMV, just so that we don't need to sell the token to pay for like marketing, but we can directly do marketing with the USDT. This is done because we want to keep the value of the token high. Now, incomes for the RMV. So we continue loot box sales, we continue daily deals, we continue top deals. But we will start in December game staking. So the weather challenge in December will take place. And we plan 10 million token staking rewards there. And then also in December, we will have 2 exchanges to have, again, start staking as we did with the KuCoin. So that's another 5 and 5 million, that's 10 million additional. And we have a liquidity boost. So currently we have a pair, USDT and RMV on Uniswap. And we are planning to add the program that if you have RMV and you have USDT and you want to put additional liquidity there, we will be rewarding you. We are not sure yet how it's going to happen, but in the week or two, we talk about it. However, moving forward, right? So we have an additional game staking to 3 months later, we have another exchange staking, we have additional exchange stakings happening, but then we have something like hold and get NFTs. That will be from January. So basically, as long as you hold RMV tokens, we'll get you free NFTs. And that's a key because you can actually go and stake the tokens, and you'll be earning APR from owning the tokens and staking the tokens for long duration of the time, but you'll be also getting a free NFTs by doing that. And we also have a special section just for you to stake the token, get NFT as a rewards. So it's additional ways to earn. We will have a fast APR methods that if you want to speculate but you live in a token for a day or two, you can put that in the fast APR and it will earn you like daily rewards. And then as we move forward, the idea is with this table that the income of RMV is higher than expenses of RMV. So we're creating the buying pressure. Because what's the biggest expense for RMV? It's royalties, right? We are paying royalties, so we need to balance. So look again, when we're selling loot boxes, when we're selling daily deals, when we're selling top deals, all of them we're selling in the RMV token. We're not selling RMV tokens. So we never made money out of deals on the exchange. We're just opening them for community to be able to acquire those NFTs while helping us, balance the buying pressure. That's what we did 3 weeks before when we say, let's kill the sell pressure. Let's do it. We give you the best promotion ever possible. Help us get rid of that selling pressure from the market, and we did it. For the hack, of course, but we did it. So we did 400% increase of the token price in a day, and then we had incidents that will not happen again. But this is why we have those different cells. When we have an NFT raise in the green, this is for the US dollars to use for the marketing with the influencers and PR and token listing. So if you want, take a screenshot of this and hold that. This is something that the plan. I don't want to put in the numbers here because this is more internal, but we have an idea of what we are planning in the near future. And here is talking about the royalties. So at this moment, Lendor Go is paying royalties every single month. But in a few months, I am not sure when. It could be in 3 months or 6 months, depending on when the staking complete for Weather Challenge. Weather Challenge will pay more royalties. And then we have Donald Trumpet will start paying royalties. And then we have Food Truck Tycoon paying royalties. And then we have a CryptoPoly paying royalties. So the more you are in the project, then the royalties are coming from many different places. And this is all about. So that even if the token price increase, you have an opportunity to earn more from the same amount of the NFTs that you have. even if more NFTs are sold on the market. It's a balanced game that we have to take. And those are the incomes that I talked about earlier, but a few things I didn't mention. I didn't mention that there's also trading fees that we are doing. If you're trading on the exchanges, 5% of the trading fees going back to us, the marketplace going back to us, and the game royalties. If, for example, Blend or Go needs to transfer 100,000 US dollars from Web 2 to Web 3, they have to send USD to USDT, and then they have to exchange to RMV. So they go to the market, they have to buy it, and then the price increases. Those are the buybacks from the game. There are no buybacks for liquidity buyback. This is done by us. So there are two different buybacks. In terms of the expenses, so what we are doing, we giving royalties. So right now royalties up there, and the incomes up here. So people that are really believing in the project, we see them. They don't sell the royalties. They hold the tokens. They buy more NFTs. We also paying for staking rewards. You stake 1 million token, you need to get some rewards every month. New exchange listing, we plan to do new listing soon, but we plan to give them no tokens. We made that mistake with previous exchanges when they require us to give tokens. We're just going to give them dollars and say, keep the dollars. If you want our tokens, buy them. We are not going to give the exchanges tokens anymore because, again, selling pressure. Marketing is also could be expensive for RMV, but we are not using tokens to do marketing right now because the token is too low. I am not going to give influencers millions of tokens just because you make a video for us. It's no way. So this is something that we actually doing those raises from community to ensure that we're not giving away tokens for almost no value. Team vesting, investor vesting, they will start soon. However, our seed investor is our long-term partner, technical partner, and they committed not to sell. So this is a good thing. Team vesting, we have procedures that if somebody from the team want to sell, we'll give them over-the-counter deal. So they don't go to the market and dump it, but we buy back from the team. Again, I don't think anybody in the team wants to sell for such a low price. People in our team telling me that when the token is worth a couple dollars, this is when they consider that. And most of the people in the team actually, because this is not a common knowledge, if you're in the team for the project, usually you don't sell the token to buy a house. Use those tokens as a collateral to get a loan from DeFi. And the loan you use to buy the house, not using your tokens. So this is how usually founders do in the projects. We don't get rid of our control of the company. We basically use those tokens as collateral for the loans, for the USDT. That's how the DeFi works, and I hope you guys can understand how it works also. Community raise will be offering the tokens, and stable rate sales also. This will be expenses that we need to offer. Our community raise and stable sales will have a cliff and we'll have vesting. But this period will open when we expect the bull run will come. So it's something that in the near future. This is an empty slide. So let's talk about token value. First, I have a drink. All right. So we started with the seed round of 0.3125, prior value of 3.5, and IDO at 4 cents. And now I'm gonna see on the chat like, what did you do? You lose like 60% of my value. Well, we didn't. If you invested your IDO tokens on the NFTs, you will currently be positive. You will have already positive ROI from the royalties that you are getting. But imagine that if you actually buy the IDO, currently you have a project that has a future at a big discount. So what we do, we have no idea how the token will react when we list on exchanges, because there probably will be a couple angry people that will say, you know, you get hacked. I don't believe in the project. I'm gonna dump the project. But it might happen. It might not. We know we have a long-term plans to grow and take advantage of the next bull run when it comes. This is what we ensure. We know what we're doing, and this is we are ready to do more commitment for the marketing and get this project up and running. So it is at the large discount. Very key, important part. We spoke one of the major big community member today on the call for over 1 hour. He talked about the circulation supply, that it doesn't match our tokenomics. He was right. We'll bring that circulating supply to the market so that we increase millions of dollars of market cap. Because it's different when you're looking at the project and it shows $1 million market cap. Influencers or exchanges doesn't want to talk to you. It's different when it shows $10 million or $50 million market cap. So this only balancing by moving the tokens from one part to another and be very open of what these tokens are. Like for example, let's say, those tokens are for liquidity, and those tokens are for reserves, and those tokens are for, let's say, marketing expenditure. So by opening and telling the community what it is, nobody gets surprised why 10 million tokens move from one wallet to another. It's just basically bringing back to the circulation supply, and that solves quite a lot of issues. And people, a new investor, look at the project and be like, wow, it's not going like, that's not only 50 million tokens and the 1 billion token needs to be released, but it's only like 3 times more tokens will be released. So it's time to invest. Royalties. So this is ugly slide, but I want to talk about the royalties for a second. Because of the token value is very low, below our floor price, you're earning royalties at the max value. What does it mean? It means that right now, if I release Europe as an NFT, you'll be earning around 75, 80, 90 RFV a day, which is about USDT $1.5 a day. It will cost you around $200 for the NFT, or around 10,000 RMV for the NFT. And you will have 133 days to double it. But imagine the token increase to 10 cents. You earn much less RMV a day, but in US dollars you'll be actually earning more. Why is that? Because at that time, when the token going up, we have more sources of royalties. It's not going to be only Lend or Go, it's going to be Lend or Go and another game. And with that, we have more marketing, more demand for specific NFTs. And like I said, we're not going to be releasing too many NFTs because then you will just, make the market too deep. And one thing, it's not going to change. The cost of the NFT in US dollars will never change. So whenever we sell, for example, Europe for $200 as 002, and if the token is $2 per token, we still sell it for $200. However, because there will be limited supply of those NFTs soon on the market, secondary market will take place. So you buying NFTs and selling to others, and exchanging, like we buying today RFV for $100, and maybe you're selling those for $200. You can do flips. If the token value is at, let's say, 20 cents, you're earning, much less RMV that you're earning today in terms of royalties, but you're earning almost double than what you earned before, because again, more games are connected to the token. So that's why take advantage right now if you have a chance. Royalties are at the maximum possible generation. NFTs. So those are some questions that I saw from the community. We asked the community to give us questions before AMA. We got over 1,000 questions. That's how amazing our community is. So I will go through those questions soon and we'll take a couple live. But there are a lot of questions about NFTs. Yes, the 2,000 NFTs are in limited supply. Once we sell them all, they are gone. It will be open only on the secondary market. However, we don't plan to sell many of NFTs right away. We sell a couple hundred, shares a month, and that's it. So it's secondary market. If you buy low, you can sell high. Up to you. Take advantage of it. We will always keep reserve of the NFTs for the rewards. For example, if you're a legendary badge owner or epic badge owner, we always have NFTs for you. If we don't, we mint new 3D buildings. Some of the ideas that we have, for example, football stadiums. We plan to disregard license, so we plan to talk with the FIFA Pro license and with the football teams, and sooner or later create categories like football stadiums, national parks, lakes, rivers, streets, and there will always be something new. So we'll never run out of the NFTs, but key here is that our company earning money from selling NFTs, not from selling tokens, and this is major difference from us and other companies. So remember, if you have RMV token and you want to hold it for bull run, if you believe in the token, if you buy the token and just hold it, it's a great strategy. Like if you just hold them, you don't buy an NFT, it's great. Stake them. Whenever you see opportunity to stake them, you earn the percentage of this. However, if you buy NFTs, it's also a good strategy because you're earning the royalties and you still have the value of NFTs. Since limited supply of NFTs, if we do marketing right, the value of NFTs will also increase. Plus, it generates you those royalties payments daily. So it's like a staking, just instead of the RMV, you have the NFTs. The best strategy is to hold in RMV and acquire free NFTs. But the even better strategy is to stake RMV and acquire free NFTs. What does it mean? That we will soon have the spatial staking model that you'll be able to stake RMV, and it's a limited supply, so we don't want to have too many. So if you see it open, you're probably going to sell out in a minute. That if you stake, let's say, 10,000 RMV, you'll be earning NFTs every month or so. If you stake 100,000, so on and so forth. So there's a balanced strategy. You would like, if you believe in the project, buy tokens, hold some tokens, stake some tokens, buy some NFTs, balance it. What I would recommend you. That's what our team also doing. For the marketing, invite your friends. Like we mentioned, some of you guys already earn $500,000 RMV. Hopefully, it will be dollars soon. And even biggest advantage is, remember, we have never done PR yet. We never went to like a big media and talk about our project. We never done big influencers yet. This is just before us. Imagine right now we go to an influencer, for example, Crypto Banter, and he become our ambassador and he start talking about our projects every week. What will happen? What kind of community will come? This is when the token price will go up, and this is when everything that you hold now will increase in the value. How much we don't know, but this is a potential that we could achieve. If we are starting to make the right choices, starting to make a decision in the right places, starting to focus on the right places of marketing. Again, we are not from Web3, we are Web2 game developers who've been successful in the Web2. So we always listen to the community, and some of you have some great ideas about okay, you should talk with those influencers because everybody listens to them, or you should do this because this is successful. Share this with us. That helps. We always listen. Sometimes we don't reply because we have a million things to do, but we take notes, and as you can see, some of you looking at this presentation feel like, this is what I exactly said. Some person told us, we didn't announce the name of the token, but some person already on Telegram mentioned, it would be great if this was RMV. And look, we do read that, even though we didn't reply to this comment, for instance, right? So this is it. This is the AMA. We have a 10 question from community. I'll go through them really fast. So we have a couple more questions live, if time allows. I haven't seen these questions yet. My community members took them, so this will be basically by the surprise. So maybe Staszek, you can read those questions, I can answer.
Yeah, sure. So first question was from Zanaya Alexander. With regards to the recent token situation, what was the most challenging aspect of the transition, and what things were you able to add that could not have been possible without the creation of a new token?
All right, so the biggest challenge was that we have suddenly created an additional 70 million of tokens, and those tokens went to different exchanges, right? And for a short period of time, some exchanges were like still trading without our permission, and some people acquired those fake tokens. So what do? Well, we have to, we have to give tokens back to those users because they were trading in good faith. This is the biggest challenge. So this caused us a lot of stress, a lot of decision making that maybe not everybody liked, but we need to protect the project. That also cost us a lot of development time, also a lot of money, because every exchange now requires to do listing fees. All the things that we plan for marketing, we need to stop it, and we need to redo it. A lot of liquidity was gone because of the hack, so we need to recover. However, the case is taken to the police, so we probably will be able to at least recover the tokens that was stolen and the liquidity that was stolen. So this is good news. And what we're able to add to the projects, actually get rid of bad agents that were putting in the selling pressure. Some people that tried to cheat us before and try to control the project, we're able to get rid of it. We're able to go from the fresh state. We're able to clean up the tokenomics. We're able to come up with finally, I sit down in front of my computer and I was able to think long term, about the project. If any of you read the book, 7 Successful Habits, and there is a quadrant of time management, and on the left corner, top left corner, it says urgent and important. Is that we've focused almost 100% of time on the urgent and important. That means fires are burning and we need to distinguish them. However, during that process of technical integration, actually on my side, I was able to sit down and think about the future of the project, and it put me on the second quadrant of important but not urgent, and this is a long-term plan for the project. So thanks to it, I was able with my team to come up with the strategies to bring the project out of the every day, oh shit, something happened, to something like, if we do this, something good will happen. And that's actually the change of the thinking, so that we stop worrying about token price. It doesn't matter, It doesn't matter in the short term, because in the long term, if we focus on what we are doing, we know everything will be good. So we just focus on the creation. So
I think I can add one additional biggest challenge here is our community, not our core community, but other part that was really unhappy about this whole news. And when Maciej first time announced to us as a team that, okay, we will mint a new token, he said, and I don't know it's secret or not, but Maciej said, okay, tomorrow our token will be on all the exchanges and we will work as previously. And okay, nice. And we announced that it will be next week. And as you see, it's 4 weeks and we're still trying to solve all those problems. And to manage the situation with community was really hard, but we really like you guys for this unbelievable support. So thank you a lot. You help us. It's very cool. I think we could go to the next question.
Cool, thank you. So you can read?
Yes, Lord is me. How sustainable will Battle Pass be? How long will it be available to badge holders? And what will badge holders' future be when NFTs are fully minted and sold?
All right, it will be sustainable. Like I mentioned, we always have reserves for NFTs. We can always create new ones. We have NFTs with the IPs, like, for example, stadiums, football stadiums. So you will always get something. Some NFTs like Disney parks could be potentially in the future. Anything goes. However, NFTs are not only the things that are planned for the batch owners. Let's say that it's a scenario that 0 NFTs left. We have tokens. That's what you're gonna get as a rewards. So we can just come up with the new rewards and perks.
How long will it be available? Is it for like
no the
subscription?
Yeah, of course. This is for life. Yeah, this is like once you get the artifact level, you earning for the rest of your life. So there's something great. If you even like a blue rare badge, you will still earning like 1 NFT. I think something like a year, or I'm not sure how it was, but it's something like that. You will always earn that for as long as you have the badge. You know, so you will always do a drop there to the wallet specified to the badge owner.
Is your project a community only for English-speaking countries or for users not of other languages? Okay, it's a question. I can simply answer fastly.
All right.
Our community not only for English-speaking, and we want to add chat for Arabic, Chinese, Russian, Ukrainian, doesn't matter which language it is, but each community needs to be supported by at least one moderator. So you can imagine that we need to hire right now like 10 people more, I guess, to manage and give support, and we need to check quality of his work. We have Felicity that is a great moderator. He did a great job during all events and during all troubles, but it's still like a long process to receive the results as this. For sure, we will add more and more, but it's all it depends on demand of the project. Project is growing, one language group we are adding. Project growing more. So I think it would look like this. I'm right?
Yeah, basically I myself can speak 8 languages, but I'm not in the community, so I can open them. As soon as possible, Asian languages will be open up. Let's be honest, 85% of the crypto and GameFi is in Asia. Korea, Japan, China, Philippines, Vietnam, Thailand, so on and so forth. Those are the hot markets for GameFi. The users up there are much earlier enter the space, and they're much more likely to enter the market. We haven't touched those markets yet. I think only a couple of you are speaking those languages. Then we have Middle East. Then we have Russian-speaking languages. Then we have Latin America. Then we have French, German, Spanish, so on and so forth. So those are the things that we are planning to do. Yep, thank you, 8. Yeah, that's right. And my last language I learned fluently was Chinese, actually.
Yeah, and one small announcement. In the chat, I'm sharing right now a link. Please fill out it to receive a prize. I share it 3 times as Michał started to do it like this. Okay, even 5 times. Please, everyone take an attention. And let's go to the next question. It's from Paradise. When the NFTs, for example, landmarks, are used for various purposes, is only the red color possible, or can other colors looks be used as well?
Okay, so the red is only used on our website. And this is only for the reality metaverse, because it's a portal. Our website has 0 gamification to it, right? However, in CryptoPoly, it will be a green color, right? In Lenor Go, we use purple to represent those NFTs. So different colors are possible.
Yeah, it is 3D model, so it is asset. It can look like we want.
We can make them even fully realistic, like original color of the NFT of the famous building.
Okay. And next question from Delot. Which part of the world do you get most interest from in regards to your NFTs, and why do you think that is?
Currently, US and Europe, just because we are in Europe, we speak in English, so with the limited marketing that we did was actually in the English-speaking countries. So this is where our users coming from. Also, Lenor Go geolocation game are also mainly in Europe and US. Now it's time to, we are talking to like agencies and the marketing and influencers from like Asia, like I mentioned, and this is something that we are trying to move next. Turkey, Russia, Brazil, on and on and on. So this is next. But this is just because we are started here, we live here, and it was easier for us to do it.
Question from G-Star. How do you let holders confirm that the daily royalties they receive are not wrong? It's not talking about the calculations that's wrong, it's income that's wrong. For example, someone in the same FNFT earns more or someone earns less. Yeah, we talked about it, but let's make a small reminder.
All right, so this is a bug. You guys earning the same, it's in the data. Could be, there are a few things that might challenge this, that for example, if I have this NFT I bought this NFT at 12 o'clock and you bought it at 18 and there was a lot of trading, you get a lot of trading royalties injected, so your number will be different, but not that much different, right? It's a bug. In the back end, both of you have the same amount of the tokens. So they will balance in the couple days. They will balance away. It might be that today you get 1 and the person gets 7, and tomorrow the person gets 1 and you get 7. And so it will actually balance it out. We're trying to fix it. We're trying to get like an analytical table that when you click where my royalty is coming from, it will tell you exactly where it's coming from. But again, delay in development of the website due to recent security incidents.
Okay, and the next question from Rainman 1001. In the community chats, we saw suggestion to introduce the locked stake in 6-12 months with NFT rewards. The idea was to lock the RMB token till next bull run, which would put by pressure on the RMB token and reward the stakers. Is it open to such proposals?
That was your idea, Rayman, and actually we are doing it. That's gonna be hold and earn NFTs, right? Hold the token, get NFTs. If things go well, December, we're planning to open it. We're looking for the contract that allow us to do this automatically. If not, my committee members are gonna kill me because we're gonna again do it manually. But we are trying to do this as soon as possible. It's a good idea. We will have a lock staking for 1 month, 3 months, 6 and 12 months, with different amounts of tokens. The only thing that will be limited is amount of tokens we're adding to each month. So maybe first month will be 500,000 tokens, second month will be 500,000 plus additional 500,000, so on and so forth. So we don't want to like entire community stake all the tokens they have and suddenly there's all the tokens out of the circulating supply. We don't want that. But the idea is coming most likely in December, if not early January. It depends on the Christmas season.
And I will get back to this question from Rainman.
All right.
If someone haven't seen this message, it's probably worth in our Epic Plus badge owners chat, only for Epic, Legendary, and Artifact badge owners, where we can discuss different topics. So it's one of the great perks how to come closer to our project and give us the best your ideas. So that's why new badge system is very important, and that's why at least Epic badge it's must have in our project.
Okay. Yeah, if you get Epic badge, you get a special communication because it's keeping all the tickets. It's keeping all the tickets. You're talking to us directly. I read that like a couple times a day. I talk whenever I have chance. Artifact levels and legendary levels have a direct call with me. So, if you see those orange guys or gold guys, you can talk to them. They can share your thoughts with me.
Okay, next question from Anu1 Kiki. Hello, my question is that it would be nice that those people who own Metaverse NFTs in the game of your project would have a certain badge that they are the owner of RM shares. This would be a privilege and undoubtedly, your NFTs will be quickly sold out. Thank you.
All right, this is a great idea. So we actually working with the Player Ready Me to develop avatars for our users, and that avatar will be available for every single game that we have. So in reality metaverse, you have your portfolio, you have your empire value, because we are adding this perks too, and you have your avatar, like 3D avatar. You can scan your face, or you can design your own. And those badges will be not in form of like an icon, which we could also make it, but also in terms of t-shirts, digital t-shirts like as NFTs, and digital clothing that will be available only for those special people. So there's something that we want to further gamify that elements. It will make sense more when we have at least Weather Challenge out, so we have 3 games live.
One Mr. Game. I noticed the surges in royalties of some NFTs. Has there been some special promotion for some location in Landlord Go? Also, have there been plans to onboard local investors and game lovers?
All right, 2 questions. So first, yes, sometimes we have special promotion for some location in Landlord Go. That's right. Like I said, Christmas coming, you want to have a Christmas village as an NFT. Because that will probably give you really good rewards. It's actually tier 5 NFT, so if you have a Christmas village as an NFT, you're probably earning like 1 token a day or something like that. Don't be surprised if later you'll be earning 50 to 100 or even 500 tokens a day just by owning this NFT. I don't know, it depends on the sales on the Landlord Go and future games, but those are some specific NFTs that have this kind of special promotion. Also, we have a promotion like a loot box. NFTs like Eiffel Tower or like a Great Wall of China or USA will be always promoted in the games because they are like must-have special items in the game. Whereas some smaller, like for example, City Hall of Krakow, right? Maybe not so popular, not many people know it. Maybe some tourists came here and, oh, I heard about this place, but otherwise it's like only good for the local people. So you'll be much less promoted globally, but it will be promoted locally. One of our idea for marketing plan was actually to get the local influencers and go, for example, in our city, let's say in Krakow, go in front of our building and talk about this location and say that you can buy this NFT for $9.99. Right? And he will promote it to his local audience. And that will increase the onboarding for the local investors, local people to the game. As for the game lovers, I think we show onboarding. Yes, there's something planned. Every Web2 games that we have and will have onboarding procedures. We have 7% onboarding success, which is amazing. For future games on reality metaverse will be Web3 games. So we will have to actually change Web2 users to Web3. That's our plan.
Okay, let's go to the next question. Moonra4429, with new NFTs being added so often, will we have collections, example, 20 NFTs in the US gives a 1% bonus, or have 10 cities in Europe for a 5% bonus? Gives a bit of incentive to purchase lower tier NFTs.
All right, this is good. This is called gamification of the project. Yes, this idea has been early in my concept. When we release the CryptoPoly game, but it's about 18 months from now for the CryptoPoly, so it will take time. It will be move to earn with this kind of concept that if you own like let's say city of Krakow, you need to hire a mayor, right? And if you have 5 buildings in the Krakow, it will earn you more royalties. And since Krakow is in Poland, if you own the Poland, if you hire a president, then you have even more royalties. It's a gamification. It's actually coming out to a totally different game, which is CryptoPoly. However, we do want to give incentive for users to start owning the collection, because what we see right now is that somebody wants to own 100 or 1,000 shares of United States. But then, like maybe there's a Detroit that nobody wants. But what if that person owns 20 or 30 cities in the United States alone. And let's say he has 30 shares of different cities in the United States and 30 shares of United States. That person should get a bonus. There's a lot of calculation. This is something that it's not going to happen this year, maybe in Q1, but this is something that we want to incentivize and gamify the project, because then you will be trying to collect everything. Imagine we have every single NFT that we have, one share. You should get some big reward for that, right? So this will be something that we're trying to achieve.
Okay, and let's go to the next question.
No, that's the last question, I think.
Yes?
Yeah, so
It's too fast.
we take some live questions.
Yes, I
How much time
some.
we have? We're out of time, but let's take a couple questions very quickly. I will try not to talk too quick and
Okay, I will answer about it. Yeah, I very like this question. I answered it already in the chat, but maybe Maciej, you will add something. DGD, how do you chill out after all this chaos?
Man, how do I chill out? I keep telling myself things will get better, because I think, imagine, I promise I will not talk too much, but this is like, I'm waking up, there was a Thursday morning, and I was like thinking, oh shit, everything's now going well. Everything is like, finally we get rid of the selling pressure, finally the project is going well. And I'm going to the office and everybody in panic. I say, what the hell is happening? We got hacked. I was like, oh fuck. So that was the big problem. There was like that moment of like, I thought to myself, the project is over, it's end. And for about half hour, I thought about myself, everything we built for the past 2 years, it's gone. Almost got to the depression level, to be honest. But we went to a community. I was writing myself this announcement, guys, I think we got hacked, and then I confirmed we got hacked, just give us some time. And then I saw how the community react, and that was wow. That gave us like really a lot of energy to move forward. Then a couple of the people talked to me. For example, Raymond. He said, Maciej, don't worry, this happening in the crypto. We don't know that happening in crypto because we're not from the crypto, right? Don't worry, how you deal with this, it's more important how you get into it. And they say we dealt with it really well. So how do I achieve right now? Well, to be honest, I sleep very little. I actually used to come to the office around 8 in the morning, now I come around noon. And the reason only is because I wake up around 5 in the morning and work from home. Not much rest, to be honest. Plus there are some things in the life that like changing houses, stuff like that. So no time to chill. But I expect this to be over, will be on the exchanges, and New Year Eve I want to celebrate somewhere in New York City or somewhere warm. That's my reward that I will take 1 month later.
Yeah, it was a great answer. So I answered that we haven't started yet.
And the beer, yes, I drink beer every day.
Okay, next question we haven't talked about, is it from Interest in Space? Which price will be at listing? Do we have some plans?
I promise one day that the listing will be at the price of where was the hack happened. So 0.015, right? And it might be high, depending on what's going to happen on the DEX. If the price go down to 0.02, we just list it, higher price. If the price go really high, because we're not going to add more tokens, is the people that selling from royalties will be selling up there. If the price go really high, like 4, 5, 6 cents, we might increase that listing value. But other than that, we open DEX only for the reason that we promised that we opened this 2 weeks ago on Friday, and we want to keep our promise. And the second one is because some people view you don't want to keep RMV, you want just US dollars, and we fully understand that. But some people want to have tokens to buy more NFTs, right? So we just open it the opportunity for the community to trade between themselves. We have no reason to actually have DEX at this moment, but we open for you. So 1015 is something we will try to keep or higher. Now let's see if we open exchange and dump right away to 001, or if it go up to 004, it doesn't really matter. We will just act correspondingly after the listing.
Okay, thank you for answer. And the last question, it's from Montreal. I think this question will be more for me, but I think we need to talk about it with community. Question is, do you plan to simplify the Galaxy badge minting? It becomes complex for newbies to navigate. It choke up. So guys, I want to say that, yeah, there are some troubles with Galaxy to mint or claim badge. We know it, we read every your messages about it, but unfortunately there are no similar project to Galaxy. So as for now, it is the best solution because it has a great tool to connect Discord role to the Galaxy credential, and each of you can claim it. We talked with several companies like Tascon and a few more to do something similar because it's really important for us to make it easy for community. But unfortunately, no one wants to do something like this. So as for now, yes, Galaxy, we will continue to collaborate with them because they are doing great project, good product. But yes, write to them, maybe tag them, hey guys, it doesn't work, and maybe they will fix it faster than we expect. So yeah, it will be answer on this question. If you want, you can add something.
Yeah, I can add two things. That the idea with the badge burning and different levels of NFTs actually was my idea. I think it was December of 2022. I was not in Reality Metaverse yet. I was in another project, and I was giving suggestion to Galaxy when they just opening. The idea actually came from me of the gamifying the badge system. So this is why they develop it. So it's kind of cool that they had. Second thing is that maybe if I have enough resources, token value increase a lot, we can make the same project as a Reality Metaverse project under our token. So maybe in the future we don't need Galaxy gadgets. Maybe we can bring it to our own ecosystem. This is a big maybe because right now we cannot focus on that. We need to focus on more games. But RMV doesn't necessarily have to be only for games, because in our white papers we're also moving on about animation, tools, video production. So this will be a tool for us and other projects to use using RMV ecosystem. This is a matter of resources. If I have 3 developers need to make 5 games, it will be very slow. If I have 30 developers making 3 games and 1 project, we'll go fast. I think that's it, yeah?
Yeah, but small insight, you haven't know about it, but we with either tried to create something like Galaxy because we was too mad and so this message from community. So we tried to connect this Discord role, but it's not that easy, guys. And yes, that's why sometimes it works in this way. But let us know any other suggestion and we will correct them. I think that's enough. We picked certain questions. Please, guys, contact with us via Discord, in Ticket, in Help Me channel. In general, I have all contacts and I have all wallets. But if you want to be sure that your rewards will be distributed, you can contact with us one more time. I think that I don't have only wallet of Montreal and interest in space. So both of you, please contact with us for sure. And DGD, I have your wallet and other questions. When you fill out the form, you paste your wallet, so we have it. I think that's all.
I think that's all too. If some questions come up, just find us on the Discord and Telegram. I check it at least 2-3 times a day. So remember, when you talk to me, please highlight my name because I don't have time to go through all the messages.
Maciej, it is restricted in our community. Sorry. So when someone tags us, we ask him not to do it. So
So
please don't ask to do it.
Well, the problem is don't send me a personal message because I got thousands of them. I just don't see them, honestly. I will try to tell my mods that if some questions coming to me, they will ask me to answer them. Maybe that will work. Yeah.
Maybe we can do
come up with something. Yeah.
Maybe we can do a separate chat only with questions for you, Maciej, where users will be able to ask one time daily. For example, if you like the idea, please let me know. Tag or not, please don't tag, because it will provide only mess in our chat and you will not receive answer faster. Sorry, but it doesn't help, because if we are in the chat, we are answering you immediately. There is no other way. And that's all. We're always try to answer you as soon as possible and answer all questions. But I think it's a good idea to create a separate chat, separate channel in Discord with questions only for you, for example, where you will daily answer. It's not bad. If you will have time,
definitely. Something just to get closer to community.
I will note it and we will do it, I think, tomorrow.
Guys, thank you. I'll keep you 17 minutes too long, but hopefully we answer all the questions you had. I see you in 1 month. I hope there will be no more emergency session like last week, 2 weeks ago. We keep back to work.